Hey there. Let's talk about intuition, okay? Are you in the practice of listening to your intuition? Period. Let's just start there. Are you in the practice of actually listening to your intuition? And then, bonus, are you in the practice of trusting your intuition even when logic may dictate a different action? So, can you still trust and listen to your intuition even when logic might say, like, that's crazy, this is the best action? Yeah? Do you listen to and trust your intuition, or do you constantly overwrite it in the name of logic or norms, which may actually, and here's the kicker, that logic may actually just be some kind of old shame fueled belief or self identity that you feel you must uphold. And listening to your intuition, your authenticity, the wisdom from within would like completely override that self-identity and override those norms and that logic, right? So there'd be this conflict, and that feels really scary to us. Your sense of what's logical, isn't necessarily what's best. It might not be what is best in every situation. And so somewhere along the way, you've perhaps internalized others' values, logic, standards, and guidelines, and you have come to falsely believe that they are your own as well. So you've taken, whether it's from your family or society or whoever, you've taken on these things and you have falsely come to believe that they are your own values, logic, standards, guidelines, etc. And so when your intuition, your inner spark, as I call it, speaks to you, you don't listen. You just don't listen. You fear your own judgment, essentially. And you have a deep sense of shame about it, because if you were to follow it, it would result in what you perceive as barriers to your sense of safety, belonging, contentment, and joy. Because you wouldn't be doing what you think others expect of you, what you think is best, what you think is right. And so this is, of course, another false belief, right? And essentially, you're living in your head, overthinking, trying way too hard, making life way harder than it has to be, and not being in full faith with your own inner guidance and inner wisdom. You're instead fearing it, overriding it, resisting it, being in favor of logic and of what's normal, right? And so that logic, the norms and the guidelines and all that just crap that we've adopted throughout life, it may work. It may work. Yet, how satisfied are we really? What is it actually bringing us? Is it bringing us what we truly want and how we truly wish to feel? And yeah, is the way that we're doing things upholding and aligning with our highest vision for ourselves by overriding the intuition and being in favor of what's logical, right? As we really kind of just turn life into something that we just try to get through or do our best to just do it all right. Yeah, there's like no magic and no fun in that. That's just the logic and the trying and the striving. So my invitation just for today, can you invite your intuition, your inner spark? Can you invite it to speak to you? And can you begin to just simply, slowly, little by little, follow its guidance? Especially in those times when it's in conflict with what is normal, logical, expected, etc. So yes, that is my invitation for you. And I would love to know what your experience is with letting go of norms and logic in favor of your own inner guidance. And please share with me. I'll see you next time.